So guys, welcome back to the channel once again, touching down from the glorious heat of Chiang Mai City in northern Thailand. I think the most question I ever get sent is about the budget in Chiang Mai and what is my budget and what do you need to live here. And I've touched on it before with a vlog, but I've never really said what I spend and what I would recommend a good budget in Chiang Mai. Some of you regulars might remember I've done a vlog about talking about the boring budget, I called it, or something. The vlog, I will link that vlog below anyway. In that vlog I just go over about some of the myths and some of the stories you hear online. So that's what we're going to do today. The vlog's going to be called Can You Live in Chiang Mai on $700 a month? But that depends who you are. That's not for everybody. The question is, can you live in Chiang Mai on $700 a month? And the answer is flat yes. But are you this person? Are you this person that can live on $700 a month? That's something only you can answer. Living in Chiang Mai is not a holiday. That's the first thing you need to get into your head. Some people seem to think like they're coming here and you're going to be wanting to go to restaurants every night, go to coffee shops, and you need to get out of that holiday mode straight away. Because would you be doing that at home? If you're living at home, you're not going to be going to fancy restaurants every night, are you? I mean, I'm talking from where I'm from. I'm from a council estate in England where we watch our pennies every single day. We don't go to coffee shops every day, and that's the general person, right? The general person in life goes to work every day. They save every penny they can. They shop in Aldi, they shop in Tesco for all the best deals. And that's the same with Chiang Mai. If you come here to live and you're on a budget, you're going to be doing the same here. Don't treat it as a holiday. If you want to come here for an holiday, come here for a month and 2 months. Go to these coffee shops every day. Go to these top restaurants every day. And I've seen some vlogs on budgeting in Chiang Mai and what you need. You know, there's loads online, right? And yes, some of them, one guy was like saying you can't do it because he couldn't go to Starbucks, man. I mean, Starbucks, you don't need Starbucks. Get Starbucks out of your mind right away. Just because you can't go to Starbucks doesn't mean you can't live here on a budget. There's 10 times better places to get coffee on the side of the road. This is what you're going to be doing if you're living on a budget. Yeah, if you love Starbucks that much, you could go to Starbucks maybe once or twice a week. There's a lady on my street, 20 baht for a coffee, and it's 10 times better than Starbucks. So Starbucks, chuck Starbucks out the window straight away. You don't need Starbucks, man. People seem to think because you're going on holiday or you're going to the other side of the world that Thailand's different. You need to spend loads of money, and if you're not spending loads of money, you're a cheap Charlie or something. I was a cheap Charlie at home as well. I couldn't spend that amount of money at home either. I had to go to the special aisles and, you know, take my calculator to the cash and carry, to the supermarket. The average family back in England do the same as what you would do here on a budget. You would be saving, watching your pennies, buying the best deals and getting by. That's what life's all about in England. Okay, if you're rich and you come to Chiang Mai, you can live the high life. But why do most people want to come to Chiang Mai? They want to come because they want to live on a budget, they want to upstart a business, or they just want to live on as little as possible and have a good life. That is 80 or 90% of the people that want to come to Chiang Mai. And I just want to touch on the food here as well. People go on about because you're eating 40, 50, 60 baht meals. Most people back in England are having oven chips and bird's eye fish fingers slapped in the oven for dinner. The missus has got the frozen stuff in the oven waiting for you to come home from work. The cheap food here is 10 times better than Captain Birdseye, guys. The vegetarian stuff here, it's not great. People have notified that there is some, probably it's not all healthy, it's not all fresh vegetables, there is stuff added to it. But it is 10 times better than Captain Birdseye and frozen chips, guys. So I'm gonna go through $700 a month and what I would spend on that. Sometimes I'll spend that and sometimes I can go over that. Sometimes I can spend $1,000 a month or over that. I mean, the last month where I've bought the motorbike and I've had to buy my new visa, I've probably spent close to $3,000. I'm not going to include the insurance here, guys. I'm going to include the visa, but I'm not going to include the insurance. You get your insurance before you come here. Get that stuff done, man. Get insured. That's really nothing to do with living day-to-day life here. You're going to need it, I know. People are going to say, Wayne, it's all part of the price, and it is, but I'm not going to include it. I'm going to include the visa. The first thing you need is a 1-year visa. We're going to talk about staying here for 1 year, not a holiday, 1 year long stay. So the price of the visa before all this COVID stuff happened was around 35,000. So I'm going to call the visa 35,000, which will translate into $90 a month, $1,000 a year, just over $1,000 a year. The prices might change, guys, as the days, because the Thai baht is weakening and strengthening all the time. So this is on the day that I worked it all out. So $90 a month, $1,000 a year for your visa. I know the visas are a lot more now, but on average, this was the price I was paying before COVID. So the next big thing you're going to need is your rent. And I've come to the average of 5,000 baht a month for your rent, $150. Okay, there's loads of more expensive places than that, and you can find loads more cheaper. But I like an average of around 5,000 or 6,000 for a decent room. People are probably going to be in the comments, rah, 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 that's going to be a pit, that's going to be a hellhole. No, it's not, man. No, it's not. I live in a 5,000 baht room. My room is 5,000 baht a month, $150. I've got tiled floors. I've got a massive balcony. I've got a 32-inch TV. I've got a fridge. I've got a cleaner whenever I want, 2 or 3 times a week. I've got crisp bedding whenever I want it. I've got a free gym. I've got free hot water. I've got a free swimming pool. I've got a free jacuzzi. I've got a free steam room. So people that say you can't find these places for 5,000 or 6,000 baht a month, it's not true. You can, and they're not shittos. Some of them are nice rooms. I've got a great room, so could you find a great room. People say you can't find these places online. Come here, get on foot, get here on foot, book a hotel for a couple nights and get out on a motorbike, get out in a songtao, get out walking, and you will find these places, you will find these great deals. I've got the final total here, but I'm going to put some graphics on screen, and at the end we will go over the full cost of all this. The bills, my bills are normally around 400 or 500 baht a month, guys. I only use a fan, so it keeps the price down. Okay, some of you might not be able to stick just a fan, but a fan is perfect for me. If you pick the right room in the right shaded area in the right location, you could get away with a fan. But at the same time, I know we all like to live in comfort, right? So, but this is a minimum budget I'm talking here. So I'm going to talk about the fan. My electric bill is normally around 400 baht, and the water is 100 baht. Another little cost that some people don't put in is your phone bill. You're going to want data, right? Everything's online now. You're going to need your phone for everything. Without a phone, you're going to be lost. Phone data is cheap here. You can get data 200 baht a month. That's what I've put in my budget. It's enough for all your apps. It might not be enough for working online or uploading videos, but most of you are not doing that, right? You want to use your email, your Facebook, your Instagram. The 200 baht plan is perfect for that. That's all you need. I was on that plan for nigh on 2 years. It's only that I changed to the 500 baht is when I started doing YouTube, and I needed to upload videos quicker. Right, so the next one is optional. It's a motorcycle. You can get a motorcycle in this 700 budget a month as well, guys. You could do away with this and save another 200 if you wanted to, but I'm going to put a motorcycle in because people need transport, and if you live here long term, it's nice to have a motorbike. I recommend Chloe motorbike. I always recommend Chloe's motorbikes. She will do bikes around 2,000 to 3,000 baht, depends on the size of the bike. But yeah, you can get that in your budget. 2,000 baht a month, $60 a month for your motorbike. I've estimated 800 baht, $25 a month, 800 baht for gas. Some people might say this is too much. Some people will say this is too low. If you're just going around the city and getting your groceries, getting a coffee here and there, having a little cruise, then going back home, 200 baht a week is plenty. That's normally a full tank on a Honda Click. When you first get here, you might want to head to the mountains and you'll be burning more fuel, but fuel is still relatively cheap here, guys. I know it's going up, but if you've got a little scooter, the fuel consumption on the scooters are still really good, guys, and you can go a long way on a full tank. So that's 2,000 to 2,500 a month for a scooter, and I've said 800 baht for the gas a month, which could be different for different people, but you can get around on that, no problems. So now we're going to get on to the last important one for living, the food. Then that's all your main basics covered: your visa, your accommodation, paying your bills, your transport, and now your food. I've estimated 300 baht a day for food, $10 a day, and that comes into, what does that come into? $275 a month. If you come in here on a budget, this is what you're going to have to do. I'm not saying this is a great budget for everybody, but is it doable in Chiang Mai? You're damn straight it's doable in Chiang Mai. You can eat, you can get your fruit, you can get your vegetables. So all that, guys, comes to $622 a month, 478 English pounds for all your basics. So under $700, just under 500 pounds. You're not living like a tramp, you're living basic. That's what this vlog's all about. Basic is not like living like a tramp. So that leaves you with, guys, that will leave you with $78 a month. And yeah, I'm not so fickle to think that's it. Things go wrong here. You're always going to need extra things: your toothpaste, your toiletries, you know, the things for your bike or for your room, or you're going to need a new t-shirt, some new underwear. This $78 is what that's for, or going for a nice coffee sometimes. So you've got a bit left over to get things that you need. Obviously you're not going to be able to go out chucking money everywhere buying things. You're going to have to budget on these things you buy as well. Find the best place where they sell the cheapest toothpaste, where they sell the cheapest underwear, where they sell the cheapest stuff to clean your room. You know, you do the same as back home. I'm going to be repeating that all the time. It's no different from back home when you're scrimping and saving. So would I recommend coming here with bang on $700 a month? No, I wouldn't. You need backup money. I always say have some savings, have some backup money. I wouldn't come here now with just that certain amount to get you by every month. That's not a clever decision, guys. Things go wrong here. When I first come here, I didn't think that. I thought when somebody says $1,000 a month, as long as you got that, you're fine. No, things go wrong here. You need the dentist, you need the doctor, you're going to get into an accident, you're going to become unwell, you're going to get fined by the police, all these little extras add up. So you need to come here with more than $700 to $1,000 a month. But that's not saying you can't live here on that. You can live here on that, but make sure you have that backup money, no matter what it is. Even if it's enough to get home again, just make sure you have something else, is what I would recommend. I mean, in this list, I've not added things like girlfriends. Girlfriends are gonna nearly double probably your spending. Not double, maybe half. You can find good girls here, but you're gonna be spending a lot more if you've got a girlfriend, and that's a whole different vlog. I'm talking about if you want to come here as a single man on under $1,000 a month, $700. Yeah, so I've been rabbiting on, waffling for long enough. I think I've covered everything, guys. It was just a spare of the moment thing this morning where I thought I'd write it down, and this will be a good vlog because a lot of you ask me, and I get so many inboxes about this, how much I spend. And I never really wanted to talk about it too much. That's no problem. I'm not embarrassed what I spend or nothing. But $1,000, I never go over $1,000 normally. Like I said, when it's my motorbike or at visa time, that's when you're probably going to need to dip into your savings, or if you're earning money, I don't know what you do. I mean, I've got a little bit of an income as well, so that's what covers when it comes around to visa time as well. So if you got all that covered and your insurance, you can live here on $700 to $1,000 a month. It don't matter if you spend more than that or you're rich, or the bottom line is you can do it. If you like Ferraris, if you like Starbucks, if you like going to the elephant sanctuaries every single day, if you like eating out in restaurants in Niman every day, you're not going to be able to do this, are you? You should know that already. If you want to go on a budget somewhere, you already know it's going to be tough. I mean, living on the breadline back home, you would be in some crappy little bedsit or flat, struggling. You know, here I can take the motorbike out, go up in the mountains, go to the park, go for a coffee with somebody, meet a nice lady. You choose. It's all down to you guys. It's not down to me. It's down to who you are. I want to be truthful with my vlogs. I want to be down to earth and say it how it is. I'm going to leave it as that, guys. Hope you're all safe and sound as always. Hope you like the vlog. Hope you got some value out of me waffling and telling it how it is, because that's how it is. Yep, I'm going to get home and take it easy for the rest of the afternoon, because it is absolutely stifling. I'm in the amazing local temple. This is where it all started for me on YouTube. I never said where I was. This is the temple that I used to walk around all the time. It's the perfect spot for doing quiet vlogs like this. Got the wired mic on today as well, guys, so the background noise shouldn't be too bad. I prefer the background noise microphone, so that one will be going on for the next vlogs, people. I'm going to use this wired one now for the sit down vlogs, because I can put the camera further away and you can still hear my loud annoying voice a lot. Anyway, so stop waffling, Wayne, and I will see you in the next one, guys. So take it easy, man. Take it easy.